Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Command & Conquer 0 Hour. Man, that was cool, wasn't it?
It was cool.
So,
cool.
let's give a bit of a background story here. So, Dominator was a blue China vanilla, and Herb was, in the past tense, was a cyan China vanilla. But, the colors were a little bit hard to distinguish, so I thus used the power of changing the multiply.ini document and have now changed cyan to red.
You felt like a god, didn't you, Machine?
I did.
You really did.
I really did, yeah. So, it will be easier for us to tell the difference here. And that's going to be an airfield from Dominator.
Certainly will be.
I will be eventually making a video about that thing with a document that tells you how to change your things.
Double War Factory coming out here from Herb. Like, I was just like, is this a China tank mirror for a second? But no, it works for vanilla-nilly as well. It actually works a little bit better going for the airfield. It's a bit cheaper to going for that Helix.
Yeah, and the MiGs as well. Both of those things very viable here. So, gonna need to see some GATs obviously, but Herb has no idea just yet. Has a dragon tank on its way, maybe an outpost or something. Having an outpost with RPGs in these little houses would be an excellent way of getting scouting, and scouting's very important on 0 Hour.
Yeah.
It is an outpost.
Good call, man. It's actually not a bad starting unit. Yeah, garrison control, deals... Actually, it's one of the most efficient ways to deal with a dragon tank as well. An early dragon tank is to go for an outpost, because it just rolls along and just kills it.
It takes a long time though, but yeah, it will eventually kill one, and you can kite it pretty effectively here. Also, it's going to give him soft anti-air, so if a Helix shows up, I'm not going to have complete freedom, but still, this Helix could be a bit of danger for Herb. Gets too much damage on that firewall as well. You're almost killing the dragon tank though. Almost.
Oh.
There. So he kills a dragon tank in the front there. Doing this outpost is very low. Going for this building would be very important if you can do it.
Nice micro coming in there from Dominator. Ooh, very nice micro. That's some spicy micro Machine. You gotta love it. The tank under spraying out of the back side of the Helix, of course. So that was...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, solid stuff.
Dragon tank snuck through, but the Gatling tank will finish it off here. That was the one that got wounded from the outpost. One dozer gets taken out here by Dominator's outpost. Yeah, I said that right, didn't I?
You
yeah,
did.
cool.
Yeah, you nailed it.
A third supply actually from Dominator, so a very aggressive start. He went for his Helix and then also a third supply behind that. See if the TT will land. Oh, this could be swag points. Oh, no, almost.
Close.
Almost.
Solid, yeah, good work from Dominator actually force firing the tank under rather than risking going for the crush and getting TNT'd, which is never fun.
Yeah, don't TNT. Don't crush an RPG, because you may get TNT'd and it's not what you want.
The firewall. Rightio. So the aggression here from Dominator was nice. Going for that outpost, getting the dozer snipe means Herb's gonna have to play a little bit defensive with that dozer. However, he's dealing with the flame tanks, those dragon tanks, quite well. Prop now getting thrown down by Herb.
I think he just wants a quick ECM for his Helix, and it just gets outposts, very important. We have two Gatling tanks to harass the left side. Very important, very good unit for harassing as well, because it means that if the Helix comes up, it's going to be pretty effective. But that being said, he did take a bunch of mines. And it's whoa.
Oh, that's a bit rude.
Hang on.
They're just trying to sell kebabs at their local store.
Yeah,
He's crushing them.
Wow, that's...
Get out of here, Herb.
Are those even kebabs, though?
Don't make me take swag points away. I don't know, there must be kebabs. This is, however, certainly a Bunkerlix.
Yeah, it's a Bunkerlix dragon tank. Probably won't get it in time, though. It's going to be a close one, but the supply will survive.
Ooh. Nice. Dominator playing well in holding on to the supply, not going for the sell. I probably would have sold that. But,
Building a barrack, so once the loaders... Actually, that's very clever. Because you have the safe oil, you have this oil on the right, and then you have the garage is very important. I think it's a garage in this.
No,
Tech repair bay. Garages is the Red Alert 3 term for it, and I'm sticking with garage. Nice deny there on the red guard.
Certainly was. Will we see more Bunkerlixes? Will we see mix coming out from Dominator? I just would like to have a little look in the base. So, going for the... Yeah, no. 3 Helixes, in fact, the standard number. Going for a CC now as well.
So has the propaganda tower and a second bunker Helix will be coming up.
safe oil has been capped in favour of a Dominator. Herb yet to bring the Lotus online.
You know what I think it'd be about 7 swag points if Dominator puts a Dragon Tank in his Helix, flies it over, drops it off, and kills the oil.
Ooh.
But he has 2 bunker Helixes anyway, so he can just fly around and kill it.
Walk in that direction, yeah. So Lotus is out in the field now. Herb, I like this. He's playing around the right-hand side oil. The reason for that is the right-hand side oil hasn't been capped yet. Nice. Good follow-up here as well.
Oh, no, never mind. No,
What?
I thought the truck blowing up was actually the Dragon Tank blowing up.
Okay, right.
And I was going to wonder why the Dragon Tank died that quickly.
Yeah.
But of course, no, it was the truck. The supply is denied here, so good stuff. We actually have some aggressive players once again from Herb, trying to firewall down this power plant. It may actually finish off here. Oh, no, almost.
Certainly tried it. The Helixes took a bit of damage. We actually saw the Helixes engage the army from Herb on the right-hand side. Completely cleaned it up, but the Helixes are very low as a result of that.
So one thing that I would have actually... Oh, he gets the Gatling Helix it was.
Solid refocus there by Herb. Well played.
I think that Gatling Helix was looking for a Lotus. Oh, no, the Dragon Tank wasn't actually microed, so it won't be able to get this propaganda center down. We actually have vanilla Battle Masters. Incredibly rare you see those, but I think that's a great choice because it's the ultimate anti-Dragon Tank, and we've seen so many Dragon Tanks come out of this game so far from both Dominator and Herb. So this is probably the only matchup where I think building those vanilla Battle Masters, which are awful, is actually a sensible choice.
So has Dominator capped that middle oil yet? That's what I want to know. I'm interested. On the right-hand side. He hasn't yet. Okay, yeah, so what I was talking about before is you still want to get the initial bonus of 1,000 cash when you cap an oil derrick for the first time.
Did that Gatling Helix kill that first Lotus?
No, not that I'm aware of. Lotus went to cap the back oil from Herb.
Oh, it's
now
been there
going
ever
forward
since.
again.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair
I'm
enough.
pretty sure she's just walking up there now. I think Herb was microing elsewhere, so didn't move the Lotus up. Here come the bunker elixirs. This could be deadly.
Yeah, this Gatling tank army very out of position here, going straight for the war factory. Could even get the supply as well, or even the oil derrick. That's one of the strengths of these helixes. They're just so mobile.
Very
Wow.
nicely played there. Good stuff from Dominator.
That's why scouting is important.
Certainly is Machine.
If there was a single RPG in these bunkers, it would have given a bit of vision, a bit of time. So we actually have a lot of Gatling tanks here and an ECM for support, even with a Battlemaster too. However, the army's a little bit wounded from that firewall.
Yeah, Gats are taken quite low. However, there seem to be enough of them
oh,
to give
what?
the
No.
pause for thought.
Battlemaster driving into the fire. I don't think that's intentional.
Not recommended, Battlemaster. Such flames.
It is a lot of flames.
Yeah.
So trying to rebuild the second supply, but this Gatling cannon won't be finished in time. The third supply, I mean, not the second supply. Going straight for that one. The Gatling tank's already spun up. Bear that in mind. That's what I was going to say earlier, is if you actually just try to focus the power plant down, it means if the helixes swoop in, they're going to get targeted by the spun up Gatling tanks. Very, very powerful.
And it's actually going to be Herb. He's the first man to be throwing down some bigs. The production certainly has started. They're not ideal against helixes by any means, but they still can be useful in this matchup.
4 of them will kill a helix,
Yeah.
and 3 with black napalm. So
will
you
kill
can use them to
helix as
snipe
well.
the bunker helixes down.
Yeah.
And there's a
It
lot of
is-
Gatling tanks
yeah.
anyway.
It can be dangerous. If the helixes start hiding, you can end up losing a lot of MiGs. If there are several bunker elixirs, which there are in this case, so...
We have Inferno cannons too. I think that's excellent. Well, Dragon tanks snuck through, but an ECM there for defense will shut that one down.
Yeah,
So
Herb having none of
the
this.
Dozer actually survives. Gatling tank's going to be going for some harassment, but he's going to find 4 helixes.
Shut down very quickly.
Both of those trucks go down. Good use of the level 1 arty. There isn't really much you can do with a level 1 arty, but killing those trucks, it definitely is. All Derek's been capped, as has that middle supply.
There definitely is a CC for Herb, isn't there? Just want to double check that
Yep.
hasn't been taken out. Okay, yep, no worries. I did see him rebuild. I just wanted to make sure since that dozer went down. Outposts have been revealed as well, but it's probably a mine drop coming in from Dominator, which could be nice. It's going to buy a lot of time if it goes off in a nice position. It does.
Yeah, it doesn't get anything for now, though, but it's going to be annoying for Herb to go through.
Yeah. It's hard to clear. Okay, so MiG's not quite enough.
He's sending them in one at a time, but he's not actually losing the MiGs. They are surviving.
Yeah.
So it's free harassment.
Yeah.
I don't think you can firestorm in the air though. I don't think that works. But there is definitely splash damage to an extent.
For sure. Yeah.
What is this Dozer though? What is he doing? Gonna build a sneaky tunnel? What?
He is. Yeah. No sneaky tunnel network. Didn't you know about Chinese tunnels? He's gonna build a great wall. I don't know. I'm very confused.
Oh.
Oh, the dodge.
Okay, helixes are going in, but the Gatling tank's already there. The MiGs as well. The splash damage doing a fair bit of damage. There goes 2 of the helixes, 3 of them, 4.
What?
All helixes are going to get destroyed here. Even the one with the Gatling cannon, almost 1v1s that remaining Gatling tank. But there was actually 2 of them here.
Dominator, did you have a stroke? What are you doing, man? That is not how you engage with helixes. That is really weird.
Yeah, the MiGs for the extra damage made a big difference as well.
Excellent ECM micro there from Herb. He got the perfect splits off, shut down all of the outposts, limited their mobility.
Yeah, that was a great play from Mr. Herb. And once again, Blake failed in his duty to tell me that I'm bad and I should close my Facebook before we cast.
Get those mutes on, my friend.
I'm doing it, son.
To be fair, you're fine on your computer, but not so much on your phone. So, rightio. So, what is the tunnel?
He's building a tunnel network. It's completed.
Dude, Dominator's thinking, man. He's like, man, I can't sneak these dragon tanks through. You know what would be better? You know what? I'm just a thinking man. You know what would be better? What if the dragon tanks just spawn in his base? I mean, they're already there, and there's a scout post as well.
Oh, TNT in the airfield. He's gonna lose the. Oh no, he didn't split. That's okay. He has 2 of them. So what he could have done is split. If there was only 1 MiG.
Nice mine drop as well. We're gonna be covering the war factory.
You might get this oil derrick down. Maybe even the airfield if he's not careful.
I feel like the initial target should be the oil derrick.
Yeah,
though.
it's safer.
Yeah, it's good stuff from Dominator. I mean, you can get baited pretty hard and seeing 4 MiGs and saying, all right, I'll just go for the airfield. But dealing with the late game economy is really important, especially if you don't have the level of RD strike necessary to take it out. MiGs aren't fantastic at destroying dragon tanks, but that will be enough shells to take it out.
Did he fire all 4 of them on the single?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Whoops.
But you kind of need it. I mean, the shells...
Well, I know they have a flame resistance, but I don't know if how many MiGs need to kill a dragon tank.
Yeah, I think you really need the shell damage, but I'm not sure either. I don't know. I was thinking that the 4, that many sounded accurate. I was thinking that 4 sounded accurate, but maybe you only need 3. I don't know, but Dominator, he's balling out of this war factory. The strat is working. The strat is working. Dominator's a genius. The generals, gentlemen, do not recommend you build war factory in your opponent's base. We don't recommend it, but in this case, it is working. A treat for Dominator.
We can't be held responsible if you build a war factory in your opponent's base and it's denied. But Dominator, he made it work. Because he combined it with sending in forward flame tanks.
Yeah.
It was just dragon tanks from every direction.
Literally, his
man.
entire base has been demolished. Thank the Lord for ECMs. It should be enough. Here comes the Helix, though.
I think he's going to lose it to this Gatling tank, though, but that was incredibly effective. Going for the land. Almost get... Oh, no, he does get it, actually.
Yeah.
Inferno cannon
he even gets a split. That's brilliant. The tank hunters are all still alive. The dragon tank's still going.
Wow.
Carbo bomb to add insult to injury, and all of a sudden, in the space of, I don't know, 20 seconds, Herb isn't GG. He's literally defeated. All his buildings are rip. They are in pieces. That was insane. So, just to reiterate, general gentlemen, do not recommend you build a war factory in
Please don't build a war factory in your opponent's base.
We can't be held accountable. We cannot be held accountable.
That was great.
I
think that earned some swag points, do you think?
Look, I mean, it's got to, doesn't it? I mean...
But the real question is how many?
I mean, surely, I mean, you'd think a lot, but then surely we've got to take away a couple for the stupidity of that move. Not only did he build a war factory in his opponent's base, he built it with a dozer that was
on like 10%
a light
health.
Breeze away from death. I don't know, maybe 5.
Yeah, I think 5.
Maybe
I think
5.
that's fair.
Alright, I'll give him 5 swag points for that one. I mean, it did win him the game, so... I don't feel like giving him the points, but I mean, you have to give him the points. It was swaggy.
It was stylish.
War factory next to your opponent's base, that'll get the flame tanks in.
Because it would have been outside of the vision. It was right in the corner of the map as well. So really utilizing the flanks there of that map, Homeland Rocks. But I think that'll wrap this video up. Unless you want to see the end result of Blake's handwork. Okay, excellent. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you do want to support the channel, you can do so at Patreon or just a PayPal donation. That'd be greatly appreciated as we are making videos full time. All right, awesome.
All right.
See ya.
Bye, guys.